Eli, it's been a long time since we know each other.
Yeah, awesome.
Well, I'd love to tell everyone about how, you and I actually know each other and how you became an Upwind customer. So from my point of view, I would love to hear yours.
Yeah.
But so I was at a different company and Upwind had reached out to me through mutual people. And I was like, this is cool. But, for any sales reps and for anyone in my industry, I recommend them, getting the voice of the customer. So I pinged you because I knew you from Lowe's, and I actually know you from Lowe's as being like a pure technologist. Like, doesn't matter what an executive says, doesn't matter what a VC says. You're just like, either works, it doesn't, and here are the things that are good or bad. So I reached out to you. You were gracious enough to say, yep, I'll take a look. And we got on a call. I was, sort of a third party, and I brought Amiram on the call, and he's the CEO of Upwind, and he was giving you the pitch. And I remember you saying, holy shit, why are you guys not beating?
Yeah.
That's my interaction with you. How did you get, what did you think? Is that similar?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'll never forget that, because what I saw was just an incredible user experience, an incredible ability to see your cloud environments that I just hadn't seen before, and I'll never forget, basically being like, why would anybody do this? And Amaram being like, I like the challenge. I was like, well, it looks like you guys are up for the challenge.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was coming off that call like, holy smokes, like maybe I've got something here. This could be great. So now taking them on to like, post that, you went to a POC, obviously to do what you do, be a technologist, test the technology. And what I thought was also really cool, again, hadn't joined yet, is that we came up with a new use case with you, like bringing API security into CNAPP. Can you talk a little bit more about that? Like, 'cause that was your idea. I mean,
Yeah.
we should be calling it your product.
Oh gosh. Yeah, we were using multiple tools at the time.
Yeah.
And we really like the idea. A lot of the API security products can see what your API inventory is from the outside in. And it just didn't have it lacked the context of what was happening inside the environment. And so at the time we were just thinking like, hey, why don't you guys do that too? But what was amazing about it was y'all's product team wasn't just, okay, we can just build that. They said, I think we can take it up a notch, right? And what they really did is they built the API security that not just had the same type of API security tooling and visibility that other API security tools had, but it combined what it sees on the inside and the outside, and really gave us the visibility like we've never seen before.
Yeah, and I was like super impressed with our team because like I'm watching it in the background as I'm interviewing this company. Like, wow, like they're going to commit to these things and make it like contractually, binding, and actually take it up a notch too. So, when I'm working with customers, all I want to do is see like our product team delivering on what they say. As sales, I represent the voice of the customer a lot of times, but really the team has to execute, and they were really executing, and that's what I've been so excited about with you throughout this whole time. And actually, the funny thing is, I think 2 months ago, we did have like a little mess up. I think there was someone we didn't have like a response time as quickly, and then you pinged us saying this is not like the Upwind standard, and I'm like, yeah, you're right. Like we got to get better, and I think that's the type of relationship we've had. I guess like high level, where do you see cloud security going? Like, what do you see else coming into the market? Like, you see a lot of different technology pitches.
I think our goal as security teams really at first was just secure the company the best we can. Yeah. And try to figure out how to make your metrics all great, right? And then the past 2 years, it's been visibility. We really wanted to understand our world, whether it looked good or not. We had to see it to fix it. I think the next couple of years, are especially with new technologies that are onboarding really fast, what's most important is context, right? And so where I see cloud security going is understanding the context of the transaction, understanding the context of the network traffic, of the user, of the system, and being able to make good judgments based off of that, and from different standpoints, being able to understand the flow of data from outside the environment into the environment, the processing of that data, what different tools are doing those types of things, and being able to understand better than ever whether or not something is a threat or not. And that's what I like to tell folks is right now, before Upwind, we were getting about 9 to 12 false positives a day. And my team was trying to look at them, but we just didn't have enough time. And with Upwind, if there is an alert, we take it seriously because we don't get false positives.
Yeah, I actually tell like, as I onboard like tons of different reps and stuff, like it's not necessarily that we find always the threats, which we do, but we actually reduce the amount of false positives. And that's the key thing, because these teams are small, they're overwhelmed. The outside in approach of just like saying scan inventory, shift over to engineering is just kind of legacy, right? And you really want to have the context to say like, here's the one alert you should care about, and here's all the context, go do something about it, versus, here's this, 25 alerts that we've scanned and, didn't do any work and just threw it off to the engineering team.
Yeah. And it's also really the UX, sounds really weird for a security person to be talking about UX, but what I love about it is our engineers, new engineers can get in and understand it. Advanced engineers can get in and really get value out of it very quickly. See everything from the VPC flows, traffic flows, all that kind of stuff, to seeing exactly what's typed in an SSH session. Like it's amazing. And that UX being able to be simple but complex at the same time, I've just never seen anything like it.
Yeah, we were talking about that, I think, yesterday when you said that in sort of the roundtable we were having. I was like, really, that's like a really good compliment. Like for someone that doesn't know cloud security, you can have this like easy view, but also this in-depth view if you're an advanced engineer and you want to go deep into Kubernetes. So yeah, well, I really appreciate all the partnership, man. It's been such a good journey together. I've known you since Lowe's and now at CAVA, and it's been amazing.
Absolutely. Thank you very much,
Thanks.
Max.